My child, if you are alone right now, this is not an accident. I see you in this moment. I see where you're sitting. I see the stillness around you. I see the thoughts moving through your mind, the questions you haven't dared to say out loud. You may think this is just another ordinary minute in your day, but it is not ordinary to me. I set this meeting in place. I directed your steps. I drew your eyes here because I must speak into your heart now. You are not here by chance. You are not listening by coincidence. This is deliberate. This is divine. This is personal. You may feel alone, but you are not abandoned. You may feel overlooked, yet you are completely known. My care over you does not sleep. When the room felt empty, when your phone stayed silent, when no one checked on you, I was there. I have always been there. And right now, I want you to understand, your loneliness has been seen. If this is speaking to you, take a moment and type "I'm here" in the comments so you don't carry this alone. And if you know someone who's been feeling unseen, share this with them gently. Your silence has not been dismissed. Your tears have not fallen without meaning. I have counted them. I have heard the sighs you didn't realize were prayers. Open your heart to me. Do not let doubt harden you. Do not shut down because of old disappointments. I have been waiting to give you this. I waited for the moment your spirit would become quiet enough to receive what I am placing within you. This is not rushed. This is not casual. This was prepared long before you ever felt this ache. Before you ever formed these questions, I already knew this hour would come. I knew you would need reassurance. I knew you would need clarity, and I prepared it for you. Do not skip this moment. This is your gift. I speak with urgency because distraction steals what is meant to change you. Your mind can drift so easily, and so often you scroll past the very answer that was sent for your prayer. But this is not the time to scroll away. This is not the time to shrink what you feel rising inside you. Stay here with me. Breathe slowly. Let your heart soften. Let my words go deeper than surface emotion. This is not entertainment, this is an encounter. You think you found this message, but I led you to it. I arranged details you didn't even notice. A delay, a pause, a recommendation, a sudden urge to stop and listen. None of it was random. It was my hand guiding you into position. I know how to reach you. I know how to interrupt your routine without crushing you. I know how to get your attention without filling you with fear. And I chose this moment because your heart is ready. You have been reaching for something, even when you could not explain what was missing. There has been a quiet longing inside you, a search beneath your daily routine, a hunger deeper than circumstances. And now you are here. What I prepared for you is not what you expected, and it does not come in the form you imagined. This gift is not about changing everything around you. It is about transforming what lives within you. You have asked for visible signs, for situations to shift, for doors to open. But I am placing something greater inside your spirit, something steady, something lasting, something no season can take away. The kingdom of God is within you. Luke 17:21. What I give you is not loud. It will not arrive with sudden drama. It will settle quietly, like peace after a storm. I know the nights when you felt overlooked. I know the mornings when your strength felt thin. I see the hidden battles, the doubts, the fears, the silent comparisons, the questions about your worth when progress seemed slow. You have wondered if I hear you. Hear this clearly. I have always heard you. This moment is not random, it is an answer. Even the prayers you could not finish, even the words you were too tired to speak, Even the silence you carried, I understood it all. Before they call, I will answer. While they are still speaking, I will hear. Isaiah 65:24. Do not allow the thought that whispers, "This is not for me." That thought doesn't align with my truth. This message is for you in a personal way. It's not just for someone out there. It's meant to meet you right where you are, your questions, your hidden places. You are not forgotten in the multitude. You are known by name. I have called you by your name. You are mine. Isaiah 43:1. What may seem like a small moment carries weight you cannot yet measure. What I am placing in you now will remain when emotions rise and fall. It will steady you when confusion returns. It will remind you that you are not alone. This gift is awareness. This gift is reassurance. This gift is the awakening of hope that has been quietly fading. You may not feel a sudden change, but something is shifting. The heaviness you carried is beginning to loosen. The tension inside you is softening. The fear of being forgotten is giving way to the truth you are chosen. I loved you before you understood love. I prepared your path before your first step, and I am still preparing it now. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Where you are now is not the end of your story. This season will not last forever. The waiting has not been wasted. Even when you could not see movement, I was working beyond your sight, aligning people, arranging timing, opening doors you have not yet reached. One day you will look back and recognize this moment. You will see that this was the shift, the quiet turning point, when something inside you changed first. So stay here. Do not rush past what you feel. Let it settle. Let it take root. Let it grow stronger within you. I am closer than you think. I am more involved than you realize, and I have not forgotten a single promise spoken over your life. Now pause, notice what is happening. I drew you into this quiet because I wanted your full attention. It is not by accident. I have drawn you into this quiet because I desired your full attention. There is something I have been waiting to place within your heart, something that could only be given when the noise faded and your spirit became still. Open yourself. Receive what I am speaking. Trust that I am still guiding you, still loving you, still preparing what lies ahead. You did not come across this message on your own. I brought you here, and I am not finished. Pause and become aware of what is happening. This is not coincidence. This is not random timing or a passing distraction. I stepped into your ordinary moment and made it sacred. You may have thought you were simply passing time, but I was positioning you. You may have believed you chose to listen, but it was my hand drawing you closer. Nothing about this moment surprises me. I knew when you would arrive. I knew the weight you would be carrying, the questions moving quietly through your mind, the emotions you have not shared with anyone. I arranged this with precision. Just as I call the dawn and set the boundaries of the sea, I also guide the steps of those who belong to me. The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. Psalm 37:23. You are not drifting through life unseen. Even when you feel uncertain, you are being led. Heaven does not move by chance. I do not act without purpose. When I interrupt your routine, it is because something is shifting. When I call your attention, it is because your spirit is being aligned with what is coming. You may think this moment feels small, but the most powerful beginnings often come quietly. A seed breaks the soil without sound. Yet, in time, it becomes something strong and lasting. In the same way, this moment carries weight beyond what you can see. Every detail that brought you here, the pause, the delay, the sudden thought to listen, was guided. There is urgency because sacred moments are easily dismissed. Doubt will try to tell you this is ordinary. Distraction will try to pull you away. But this is not just another message. This is a divine interruption. And when I interrupt, it is because something must be heard now, not later. Do not rush past this. Do not treat it lightly. There are moments that carry grace for transformation, and if ignored, they pass quietly by. I am not speaking to pressure you. I am awakening you. Heaven has leaned close to your life. Heaven knows the weight of this moment, even if you're only beginning to sense it. Even if you are only beginning to sense it. Something is shifting around you, and something even greater is beginning to shift within you. You have been moving through a season where nothing has felt completely certain. Questions have followed you, quiet questions, about whether I am truly involved in your daily life, whether I am still guiding you, or whether you have been left to figure things out alone. Let this moment answer that. If I were distant, I would not interrupt you. If I were silent, I would not be arranging your steps. If I were indifferent, I would not draw your attention so deliberately. The fact that you are here is evidence of my hand. Think about the path that brought you to this point. It may look ordinary on the surface, but long before you noticed, I was aligning moments, shaping timing, and opening a space where my voice could reach you clearly. You did not arrive here by chance. You were gently led. Heaven has arranged this because something inside you has been drifting, not lost, but unsettled, not broken, but distracted. You have been carrying questions without clear answers. You have made decisions while feeling uncertain. There has been a quiet unrest within you that you could not explain. That stirring is not random. It is my spirit drawing you closer, calling you deeper. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. This interruption is not correction in anger. It is loving direction. I am pulling you out of autopilot. I am lifting your eyes above routine. I am reminding you that your life is not moving without purpose. You are being positioned for something you cannot yet see. Timing matters, and some things must be heard at the right moment to shape what comes next. If you ignore this, you may continue forward, but without the clarity I intend to give you. I do not want you stepping into your next season confused or uncertain. I want you steady. I want you aligned. That weight you feel inside right now, that sense that this moment is different, is not imagination. Your spirit recognizes when I am speaking. You are standing at a crossroads, even if the signs are not visible yet. Heaven does not rush, but heaven moves with precision. When I interrupt, it is because a shift is near. You may not see the door forming, but I see it. You may not feel the transition clearly, but it is approaching. This moment is preparation, alignment before movement, awareness before action. I have seen your hesitation. I have watched caution slowly turn into delay, and I am speaking now so that fear does not disguise itself as wisdom. Do not confuse delay with discernment. When I call you to listen, it is because clarity is being offered. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs 3-5. If you rush past this moment, you will carry the same confusion with you. But if you remain, direction will come. I am not asking you to act blindly. I am asking for attentive trust. Let this interruption go deeper than surface emotion. Let it settle into your spirit. Your life matters. Your decisions matter. The path ahead matters. I am not passive about your future. I am involved in the smallest details. I see the crossroads forming. I see the distractions trying to pull your focus. I see the subtle influences shaping your direction, and I will not stay silent while that happens. This interruption is protection. It is guidance. It is love in motion. I am not watching from a distance. I am walking with you, adjusting your course, speaking into your timing. You are not alone in figuring this out. There is a weight to this moment, not pressure, not fear, but significance, the kind that marks a turning point. One day you may look back and realize this was when clarity began, when awareness returned, when you understood how close I truly was. So, stay here. Let the noise fade. Let your defenses lower. Let your spirit become attentive. I have more to reveal. But first, hold this truth firmly. You are not here by accident. You were led here intentionally. I interrupted your path because I care about where you are going. Heaven arranged this moment because you are deeply loved, and I am not finished speaking. My child, I saw your loneliness. I saw it in the moments no one else noticed, when you smiled in public but felt empty inside, when you said, "I'm fine," while your heart carried more than your words could hold. You hid it well from others, but nothing was hidden from me. I saw the tears you wiped away quickly. I saw the way you looked down so no one would notice your eyes filling. Not one tear fell without my attention. You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle. Psalm 56:8. There were nights when silence felt heavier than noise, when you lay awake replaying conversations, wondering what went wrong, questioning yourself, searching for answers that never came. You felt the weight of isolation pressing in. You hoped someone would reach out, someone would understand. But the room stayed quiet, and you felt forgotten. Even then, I was there. When you pulled the covers around you, trying to hold yourself together, I was near. When your voice broke before your prayers were finished, I understood the words your heart could not form. You asked questions you were too tired to say again. Why am I alone? Why does this hurt? Did I fail somehow? I heard every one of them. You thought the silence meant distance, but silence is not absence. There are times when my presence is so close, it feels like stillness. On those nights, I was not far from you. I was covering you, guarding you, holding back deeper pain you never saw. When people overlooked you, when you felt invisible in rooms where you longed to belong, when your voice felt small and your presence unnoticed, I saw you. And slowly the loneliness began to speak lies to you, that you were too much, or not enough, too different, too easily forgotten. Those thoughts did not come from me. I never lost sight of your value. While you felt unseen, I was watching with love that never turned away. While you wondered if anyone cared, I was caring more deeply than you could imagine. Your loneliness was not proof of your insignificance. It was a season, and seasons change. There were times you stood among people and still felt alone. That kind of loneliness cuts deeper to speak and feel unheard, to give and feel unreceived. I saw the way you began to guard your heart, building quiet walls to protect yourself from disappointment. You grew stronger on the outside, but quieter within. Even then, I was present. I was the whisper that told you to keep going one more day. I was the calm that settled when anxiety tried to rise. I was the strength that lifted you on mornings when you felt too tired to face the world. You thought you were surviving on your own. You were not. I was sustaining you. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34-18. There were moments when you asked, "Are you there?" You may not remember the exact words, but I remember the tone, the mixture of doubt and hope. And though there was no thunder, I answered with presence. I kept you breathing, I kept you standing, I kept you moving forward. Feeling forgotten did not mean you were forgotten. Isolation did not mean abandonment. Sometimes I allow quiet seasons not to wound you, but to draw you closer. In loneliness, your heart began to seek what truly lasts. In the silence, your spirit became more sensitive to my voice. The season you thought was breaking you was shaping you. I know loneliness cuts deep. I know it can make you question your worth. That is why I am speaking now, to make this truth clear. You were never alone in it. When you sat in your car, gathering yourself before going inside, I was there. When you closed your door, feeling that no one understood you, I was there. When you looked through memories and felt that ache rise again, I was there. When you whispered, "I just want to feel seen," I heard you. My presence is not always loud. Sometimes it is steady strength holding you together. Sometimes it is protection from thoughts that could have pulled you deeper into darkness. You made it through that season because I was carrying you. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not alone now, and you were not alone then. The loneliness was real, but so was my presence. The tears were real, but so was my protection. The questions were real, but so were the answers forming beyond what you could see. Even when you thought I was silent, I was working. Release the lie that your isolation meant rejection. I was not rejecting you. I was refining you. I was strengthening what needed to grow before your next season could begin. And hear this deeply. I was in the quiet nights. I was in the hidden tears. I was in the moments you felt forgotten. I was closer than your breath. You walked through loneliness, but you did not walk through it alone. And I am still here, my child. The gift I have been preparing for you is not what you expected. It is not something you can touch, display, or measure. It does not fade when circumstances change, and it cannot be taken when seasons shift. What I have prepared is deeper than success, greater than recognition, and stronger than any temporary relief. It is something that settles within your soul and transforms the way you walk through every moment. You have asked for breakthroughs you could see, for doors to open, situations to change, problems to disappear. I heard every request. I did not ignore your cry. But before I release what is around you, I must establish what is inside you. The gift I am giving you is peace that does not depend on outcomes. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4-7. This is restoration for the places you thought would always ache. This is identity that rejection cannot shake. You believed I was changing your surroundings, but I was transforming your spirit. You thought the delay meant you were not ready. In truth, I was building strength within you to carry what is coming. If I had given you outward blessing without inward stability, you would have carried fear into opportunity and insecurity into increase. I love you too much to allow that. While you were waiting, I was repairing what was quietly broken. While nothing seemed to move, your foundation was being strengthened. The changes were not loud, but they were sacred. Your thinking began to mature. Your resilience began to grow. Your need for human approval began to loosen. That was my work in you. The peace I am placing in you now is not fragile. It does not depend on perfect timing or perfect results. It is rooted in who you are, in me. You are not defined by who stayed or who walked away. You are not defined by your pace, your past, or your mistakes. You are my child. And that identity is not temporary, it is eternal. See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God. 1 John 3:1. This work began long before you understood the waiting. Before the ache, I had already planned the restoration. What you are receiving now was formed in heaven's quiet places, shaped by love and protected by my timing. I do not rush what is meant to last. You thought the delay was denial. It was alignment. There were fears that needed to surface, attachments that needed to loosen, roots that needed to grow deeper. If I had moved too quickly, the pressure of the next season would have exposed cracks you could not yet see. So I allowed time not to frustrate you, but to protect you. You have carried tension for too long, replaying conversations, worrying about outcomes, trying to control what was never yours to carry. I am teaching your soul to rest again. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. This peace is not passive, it is strength. It steadies you when uncertainty surrounds you. It anchors you when emotions rise. It reminds you that your future is not fragile. It is held securely in my hands. There are parts of your heart that grew tired, dreams that quietly shrank, confidence that faded without you noticing. I am restoring those places, not by returning you to who you were before the pain, but by forming someone deeper, stronger, and more grounded. Restoration does not move backward. It moves you forward with greater depth. You have questioned your worth more than you admit. You have wondered if you were enough, capable enough, worthy enough. Those questions shaped your hesitation. They made you step back when you were meant to step forward. Here is the truth. You are chosen. You were never an afterthought. Your value was established long before your performance. Nothing you achieved increased your worth. Nothing you failed at diminished it. Your identity rests in my love, not in human measurement. The waiting was not empty time. It was shaping time. When you felt stuck, I was removing distractions. When you felt slowed down, I was deepening your roots. When you felt forgotten, I was building endurance within you. Now you can carry peace without losing it quickly. This gift may not arrive with strong emotion. It may begin quietly, a calm where anxiety once lived, a steady assurance replacing constant doubt. Do not overlook it because it is gentle. Some of my greatest works begin softly. There are still doors ahead. Opportunities will come, but you will walk into them differently, not desperate, not striving to prove yourself, not anxious to be accepted. You will move forward, grounded in identity and sustained by peace. That is why the preparation mattered. That is why the delay was necessary. If I had hurried the process, you would have entered your next season carrying wounds that had not healed. Now you are stronger. Now you are clearer. Now you are steady. The waiting refined you. The silence matured you. The loneliness deepened you. None of it was wasted. Here is the gift. You are whole in me. You are secure in me. You are seen in me. And from that place, everything begins to flow: peace, confidence, courage, and clarity. Heaven prepared this carefully because you matter. I do not give temporary comfort when I can give lasting strength. I do not offer surface relief when I am forming deep restoration. I do not define you by your past when I have already written your future with hope. He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. Philippians 1-6. Let this truth settle deeply. The delay was not a mistake. It was preparation for something stronger than you imagined. I waited to give you this because I wanted you ready to carry it. And now you are. My child, I know this question has lived quietly in your heart. Why did I have to walk this part of the journey alone? You have wondered why certain people could not continue with you, why relationships slowly faded, why some voices grew distant, and why doors closed without explanation. It felt heavy. It felt confusing. At times, it felt like abandonment. But listen carefully, this season of separation was not punishment. It was protection. There were distractions around you that would have slowed your growth. There were voices shaping your direction with fear, expectations pressing you into places I did not call you to, comforts keeping you dependent on what was familiar instead of what was powerful within you. If everything had remained, you would have leaned on what was easy and never discovered the strength I was building inside you. So I allowed some things to move away, not to wound you, but to focus you. What you called loss, I called clearing. What you experienced as loneliness, I used as preparation. There are seasons for crowds, and there are seasons for quiet. The quiet season is not lesser, it is deeper. In silence, my voice becomes clearer. In separation, you begin to see who you are without constant influence. When the noise fades, truth rises. The Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs, and you will be like a well-watered garden. Isaiah 58:11. I needed your spirit to become still enough to discern what truly matters. I needed your attention free from competing voices. I needed your heart to learn dependence on me, not on approval, presence, or reassurance from others. Even Jesus withdrew to solitary places before the next movement of his mission. Even Moses stood alone on the mountain before he could lead a nation. Isolation has always been a place of preparation before elevation. You were not being left behind, you were being set apart. In that quiet, your roots went deeper. Your sensitivity to my leading grew stronger. Your identity began to separate from other people's expectations. You started discovering strength you did not know you carried. The season felt empty, but it was forming you. And now understand this. The silence was not distance. The separation was not rejection. The quiet was not neglect. It was protection. It was refinement. It was alignment. Because where you are going next requires a strength that cannot be built in noise, a clarity that cannot be formed in constant influence, and a faith that stands even when no one else is standing beside you. You may have walked through a quiet season, but you were never being removed from your purpose. You were being prepared for it. If you'd like, leave one word in the comments: peace, strength, or clarity, so we can stand with you that describes what you need most right now. Peace, strength, or clarity. And if you want more messages like this, you're welcome to subscribe and stay close.